Sanitation and cleanliness remains a vital prerequisite tool in building a healthy and wealthy environment.
It is not enough for us to go out there and tell people to change their behavior. It is not enough there to go out there and tell people not to drop wastes on the streets. It is not enough to go out there to tell people not to urinate behind people's walls and homes. Why is it not enough to just tell people this and walk away and think that they will change their behavior? It is because we are talking with very little action.
Government continues to make significant investment in policies and research into new and innovative ideas to improve methods for waste management in growing communities.
I recently directed the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development in my policy statement to come up with a short-term strategy to deal with the sanitation menace and to focus on changing attitudes and behavior which are core to current sanitation challenges we find ourselves in.
In spite of the good intention, several waste management contractors struggle to meet the rising demands of delivering quality services to their clients as a result of inadequate infrastructure. The situation has been aggravated by their inability to access the relevant funding to support their engagements effectively.
Zoom Alliance Limited, who I'm informed collaborated with the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development and other relevant agencies to make this launch possible.
The efficient management of our environment is of critical concern not only to environmental protection activists but also to the business community as well as across political divide. Therefore, as an organization, we take waste management issues seriously and we continuously seek innovative ways of responding to the inevitable challenges that confront waste management in a developing country such as Ghana.
It's against this background that Zoom Alliance, a subsidiary of the waste management giants Zoomlion, was established.
We have thought it wise that we will provide the facilities and infrastructure which makes it easier for the behavioral change.
We don't only operate in Accra or the AMA zones, but also even into the other regions. Very soon, early part of next year, we'll be seeking to get into some other regions after we have actually consolidated our operations in the Accra region.
Any platform that the Alliance gets, even in driving this whole national sanitation exercise, we have also used that as an opportunity to let the public know the things they should expect from the Alliance.
Zoom Alliance seeks to provide a collaborative and holistic platform for all stakeholders in the waste management sector for effective and efficient collection, lifting, and disposal of waste in the country.
Look at once lifting in every week. Every week we come to the area to take the refuse once. So by the end of the month, we would have lifted 4 times and sometimes we lift 5 times.
The Alliance has been born to create a common operational platform so these challenges can best be addressed. And in doing so, we are thinking and saying that let all members of ESPA come on board. Let them come and let us know what the challenges are, what their capacities are, and then the areas that have been ceded to them to operate.
The Alliance also pursues to offer practical means of capacity building across its partners. The laudable initiative provides mutual beneficial operational and financial arrangement that optimizes waste collection and provides a practical means for capacity building as well as broadens the scope of social responsibilities through business initiatives. stakeholders in the waste management and refuse collection sector are assured of full support for effective operations, management, and sustainability to rid the country of waste.
What people are now expecting is that they want to see a new waste management collection business, different from what has been in the past. You know, where people's bins are left unattended to for weeks with nobody giving them any explanation. We're also going to introduce a call center here for complaints. You know, we have client service center where we hope to operate to maybe late in the evening when people are back from work and they have seen their bins still standing in front of their gates, to call in and ask why we haven't been able to collect.
Formally, we have a lot of problems with trucks. When there is a breakdown, there had to be this delays. We had to wait till that truck is repaired before we can go on with service. And then at the end, we struggle before customers pay. But there is one thing that is clear here. With Alliance, there are trucks currently available that if there should be a breakdown or one truck should go on a service, there is a backup truck. With the trucks we are using, I think the current ones we are using are brand new trucks, which I think is good for the service.
Waste collection continues to be a major challenge confronting the government, but the signing of a contract between some private waste contractors and the Ministry of Local Government through the municipal assemblies to deal with the problem will enjoy the benefits of Zoom Alliance when partnered.
I didn't start with heavy equipment. We started with donkeys, collecting waste in Accra on pilot project for some time. And then we had a contract. We have certificate. We were trained by GOPA, the German company, and we were trained by their company. They are finishing the training. We had certificate, and we have to take contract.
The Alliance concept was developed based on certain principles. They promise to make available the required resources that they, for want of a better word, let me say, the distressed companies will require. The equipment is there, the management systems are there.
Zoom Alliance doesn't have any concession. We are operating on the tickets of these partners that we have signed them on. So that is why we are saying that for somebody to qualify to be part of the alliance, the person needs to have a contract.
They are also supposed to bring along the contracts that they have with the assemblies. Now, we are going to work with them, and at the end of the work, we have to collect money. And when we collect the money, we have to share.
I believe they can. In that they are a big company, they've got the funding, which unfortunately the smaller companies do not have.
The way they've just started with those gaggers, I think it will go a long way to help us.
The Alliance is poised to support all stakeholders in the sector to ensure a clean and infection-free environment under the Zoom Alliance Partnership Program to address the long-term challenges.
We've also distributed over 500 waste bins, that is refuse bins across the city in vantage areas where people can walk at a short distance and drop their waste in there.
We are targeting close to about 30,000 clients, and as long as the client base is there, we still have to continue. So we don't intend to end it now. We are embarking on this exercise till we are able to exhaust all the client base that we have in there. So
we have corporate clients that we pick them Mondays and Fridays every morning. I think with the Alliance, we even add time to the schedule. So every Monday, between the hours of 6 to 9, almost all the corporate clients are saved. And then it starts the same way on Friday, 6 to 9. And then we have them serviced. Then we have the various domestic houses, which we assign every area and a day for their service.
Its partnership ranges from effective collection, monitoring, evaluation, with full efficiency through a stress-free payment system to be termed the Zoom card.
The purpose and the aim is to provide a stress-free payment solution to all categories of our clients. The first level is the introduction of the cashless mobile wallet payment system. The second level is the introduction of compliant mobile phones with a Bluetooth printer, which will be used by collection agents and to provide a real-time payment information system.
At some point, we would make it available or possible for our members to even see how the monies come in from the various technology platforms, okay, even from their own offices. So at the end of the month, even before we cut them a check, they would have been able to calculate their own thing and know that, well, from what I've seen, unless something has changed, I'm expecting this much. And more or less, it's likely to be so.
We are trying to, as it were, eliminate the current challenge or difficulty of people walking to clients and customers and collecting their money and issuing them with a receipt which will not hit our company accounts or on time, or may not hit our account at all. Now, with the introduction of the cashless mobile wallet payment system, people can sit at the comfort of their homes, and with the collaboration that we have with our solution provider who is providing us with this solution, the various telcos are going to use their existing network and agents to be able to get customers to load their phones or their wallet, their mobile wallet with money. And then sitting at the comfort of your home, you can hit pay bill and you see Zoom Alliance on your phone. So you just go and debit the money that you have loaded on your mobile phone with the amount that you are supposed to pay us. And as you hit that pay bill, it takes you through the menu, and then you'll be asked to key in your unique customer identification number that we have given you, the customer. And as you hit that unique identification number, that money comes direct into our accounting system here.
We assess the zones that the person has been contracted to operate, and we come out with the type of equipment and the number of those logistics that will be needed for effective operations in those areas. So the core objective of all these partnerships is to ensure that the Millennium Development Goal, which has to do with environmental sanitation, will be achieved by the year 2015.
The Alliance has flexible packages such as capacity development, rebranding, cost recovery, and revenue sharing model. All these are contained in its Memorandum of Understanding for all manner of contractors.
As we speak now, we have signed on 3 contractors. That is Yafuru Waste, Atalis Waste, and then Osea Baby Waste. These are the contractors we have signed them onto the Alliance. And their customer base together is what is giving us the 30,000 clients.
The Alliance increases membership made up of local private waste contractors from 2 to 5 by the end of October 2012. It has also put in place a full human capacity operations and logistics supply for sustainability.
We're now standing number managing about 250,000 workforce. This has been largely due to the management team that constantly seeks innovation, and additionally the good relationship we have been able to forge with stakeholders in the area of sanitation and environmental protection.
Management of Zoom Alliance assures stakeholders on effective service delivery through modern radar tracking device to be fixed on its compacting tracks and refuse bins for effective monitoring and supervision.
It is a radio frequency identification technology which has got a reader on the truck that is going to do the lifting of the bin, and it has also got an identification tag on the bin. The identification tag on the bin has got all the customer details on that bin. So when the truck gets to a proximity, and we have reduced the proximity as close as 2 meters, immediately the reader gets to that distance, it is able to identify the tag and pick the radio frequency from the tag straight into our control room to confirm that that particular customer with that unique number has got its bin lifted on that particular day on a particular time. So if we sign on a customer and tell you that we're going to lift your bin 4 times in a month, that is once a week, we should be able to have records here to prove to you that we did indeed lift your bin 4 times, so that even before the customer raises a complaint with us that his or her bin had not been picked, we will have the information that you were supposed to be picked on, say, Wednesday, and for some reason, technical age or whatever, we were unable to pick it on Wednesday. Our system in the control room will give us that information, and we will quickly have to make arrangements to make sure that we come the next day to rectify it.
Zoom Alliance has created an open door policy for stakeholders desirous of being a partner to sign on to the Zoom Alliance partnership to enjoy the full benefit of its packages. Personnel of the Alliance, with one accord, will execute their job assiduously.
The other waste management companies out there who are not under the Alliance, we're asking them to come. They should come with their issues. We'll take it up and then, make sure they effectively collect and dispose of the waste of their clients.